Mordechai is the one person who I look at as a father. He's the closest thing that I have in this city to a father.
The best way I can talk about my father is I can reflect on my own life and the way I see the world. My dad's a survivor, but he's not just a survivor, he's a fighter.
I was born in Hungary in Desh, and a family of 5 kids, 3 brothers. I had 2 sisters, mother and father. My parents always taught us that Sadaqa is the first thing that you have to do. It's Hasidim for the poor people. We have to give whatever we can. We weren't rich people, but we have whatever we had, we shared with the community. When I was 12 years old, the Hungarian came to our home, and they said, in a half an hour, I want you all out from the house. From outside, when they took us outside from the house, they took us to ghetto. After that, they took us with the transportation from Hungary to Auschwitz. My father was with me in labor camp until February 1945. He passed away. I saw him when he passed away, and he told me that we will meet. We will meet in Jerusalem. That was his last sentence before he died.
When I think about him as a Holocaust survivor, it really hit home when I went to Auschwitz with my brother last year on March of the Living. And it was important for me to do that while my father was still alive, to commemorate what he went through.
I survived because I was very strong, and I believed that I will survive. When I saw my father dead, I said, I have to survive, because I knew nobody from our family survived. And I always wanted to be free and to start my life and to build a new family for myself.
One of the things I think that I always observed about my father is his strength of character, his determination to set a goal and to go after it, not to give up and not to complain. And I've tried to teach that to my kids too, to focus on the important things in life.
I can never forget the day that we came out from the camp, that we were liberated, that we saw all the Nazis that they were with us, that they threw all the guns away, and they left, just left. And whoever had the courage to go out from this camp, we started to walk out from the camp.
In this very unique personality, you see 2 very different aspects. One is strength and resilience, and the other is emotions. He's very emotional, and there was more than one time where both of us had the chance to cry together.
I get to Israel with the Altalena ship. I came to Israel in 1948. In 1950, I joined the Israeli army. I served in the Israeli army for 18 years.
When I think about my father and his accomplishments, I think of a real true hero, a hero in our community, someone who's given, and that's how we were raised, and I hope that that's how I can continue to raise my children.
In 1956, there was a war in Egypt, and I met my wife there, and I have 2 sons, Moshe and Dan, and I have 5 grandchildren. We lived in Israel in 1967. We decided with my wife Ilana, I'm going to leave the army, and I came to Canada. I didn't know the language, no French, no English, but I knew that I will survive. I survived until now, I will survive this too. And I started to open my own business. I had a business, import-export, with giftsware. I imported from England and from Italy to come to Chabad, and they took us very, very openly. Right away they were checking and they saw a new person. They took me in, sit down, and they helped me out from the beginning. This was my first step back to my roots, and they gave me a lot of courage to come back. And from that time, I keep my religion. I put in tefillin every day. I'm very happy with my life.